Hello everybody and welcome to today's Nightwave reset video for September 14th, 2025. I am showing off these cool fish that I have in my Orbiter's aquarium. Anyway, let's go see what we have this week. In the objectives this week, as always, we have the kill 500 enemies, complete 15 missions, and kill 30 Xmas units. These objectives are here every week. They're easy points to get, but they also are not recoverable, so if you do need the points from these, just make sure that you're doing them every week. Then we also have destroy 3 Necromech Vault Guardians. These are in the isolation bounties located on the surface of Deimos. And you get the bounties from Mother in the Necrolusk. If you haven't done an isolation bounty before, you're going to have to do them all in order. However, if you have done them before, the easiest way to do this is just to do the tier 3 bounty, because you will definitely get 3 Necromech Vault Guardians there. And if your teammates, if you're playing on public, get a kill on it, it still counts for this bounty. So yeah, that's how you do this objective. And then we've got Kill Shot, which is kill 1,500 enemies. Very easy. You might think it's tedious, but just bring like an ability-heavy Warframe. Maybe something like Saren or Barrage or something that just kills a lot of enemies. Then we've got Sortie Specialist. It's complete 1 sortie. So sorties are in the tab when you go to navigation. Now these do rotate daily. You only have to complete 1 this week. So maybe if you go hover over it and it's got something completely yucky like a spy objective with like some kind of weird weapon only, you don't have to do it that exact day. You could do this on a different day when the 3 missions sound like something that you want to do. Then we've also got Now Boarding, complete 3 different K-Drive races in Orb Valis on Venus or in Cambion Drift on Deimos. You can find these K-Drive races in both locations. The easiest way to figure out which ones are up for the day is once you load into the open world zone, just get out your K-Drive and stand on it and then open the map. Then it'll show you the markers for where the races are located. And generally, what I like to do is put markers down so that way I know which ones I've done. However, you have to complete 3 different ones. You can't just farm the same one. So just look around on the map and yeah. And then for dailies, we've got Bullet Jump 150 times. We've got Donate to the Lavarian. And we have kill 40 enemies with headshots. And on to the store this week. The first hour and a half is here every single week. I'm not going to go over every single item, it's just there. But we do have a Wolf of Saturn 6 glyph with a dark background if you do want this glyph for your profile. We've got a Trinity Meridian helmet, it's okay. We've got the Hydroid Ketos helmet. I think all of Hydroid's alternate helmets are ugly as heck, and this one is no exception. We've got an Oberon Markor helmet. There are better options for Oberon out there, but I guess this is okay. We've got an Ember Backdraft helmet. Not really a fan, but if you like it, there it is. There is a Tram Solstice skin blueprint if you happen to enjoy playing with this weapon. There is a Loki Essence helmet. It's an average Loki helmet. We've got a Stynax and More helmet. I mean, it's okay. There could be worse options. There's a Slate 9 Esprocor helmet if you'd like him to have this little military beret. There is an Ancient Scroll for your K-Drive if you have not picked this up yet. There is a Frost Squall helmet with the cool fan. There is a Garuda Bathory helmet. I think this one's actually pretty alright. I like the design of this. There's also an Atlas Shikoro helmet. I don't really have an opinion on this one, believe it or not. We've got a Varuna Anukis helmet. I think this is a good helmet. There's a Wolfhood blueprint. Yeah, I mean, if you want this to cover up your face, there it is. We've got a Lens Solstice skin if you enjoy playing with this weapon and you'd like to pick up an alternative appearance for it. There is a Mesa Longhorn helmet. I think this is a very ugly helmet. I'm not sure it goes in my top 5 ugliest helmets, but it's pretty darn close. There is a Proteomov helmet. I think this is a pretty good helmet. I like the long ponytail that it gives. Not crazy about the flaps on the side, though. There is a Stynax Agagian helmet. You know, that other Stynax helmet we just saw was better than this one. I don't particularly like this. There's a Titanium Ab helmet. I think this is a good helmet. This is a nice alternative option. We've got a Wolf of Saturn 6 Glyph with a bright background. There's a Baruch Miro helmet. Personally, this just isn't my thing, but you know, there are worse helmets out there. There is a Dagath Gunsian helmet. I think this is a good helmet for her. I like the sideways thing here instead of the front face missing on her, I guess. I do need to farm her out at some point. We've got a Corvex Rexpart helmet. Now, I do like this helmet, and I have this on my Corvex, because the only other option is the long conehead style cement block helmet, which is just not very good. And then we've got an Excalibur Pendragon helmet. It's an average Excalibur helmet. There's a Saren Hemlock helmet. Yeah, it's there. And then lastly, we've got the Wukong Macaque helmet. Not a fan because it doesn't have the Wukong tails. And then in the mods, we've got the range advantage for the Akshagara. There is a shield disruption, not particularly useful, but if you like collecting, there it is. We've got critical precision for the Tiburon. Now this is only for headshots, so I'm not too sure if this is that viable. We've got Xmas advantage, which is also only applies to headshots. We've got the Dreamer's Bond aura. I definitely recommend you pick this up. It's a universal polarity slot, and if you're leveling a Warframe and you don't know if you want to like do a more intense build on it, this is a good option. We've got Exposing Harpoon for the Harpack. We've got Holster Amp aura, not particularly the most useful. We've got a Fragor Proc skin, if you enjoy this weapon. We've got a Heck Desert Camo skin. There is a Saturn 6 sigil. There is a Glassmaker emblem. There's a Dark Sword blueprint if you have not gotten this for mastery points, or maybe you just want to actually use this weapon. There's an Exorcist Shock Camo skin. There is a Contrathermal Companion glyph, which ironically looks like the Firefox. We've got a Saturn 6 ornament. There is a Nightwave emblem. There's a Drolls Pauber Floof, a good fellow and always a good use of credits. We've got the Power of 3 augment for Ivara. We've got Corrected Convergence for the Supra weapon. There is Double Tap for the Latron. We've got Singularity for Nyx. And then lastly, we've got the Saturn 6 knee plates in the store this week. If you did not play during the season when this armor set was the reward for Nightwave, you can now get this for the pieces as they show up for current Nightwave credits. That's it for this week's Nightwave Reset video. I hope this information helped you, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.